It is what it is. So we're officially at version 1.02. And just got a patch today. I don't know if it's really going to change how often we use rifles, but there is a decent adjustment on all those. Especially since a lot of them are still ultimately like automatic or like 3-round bursts of some sort. Like when it comes to rapid fire weapons, any slight adjustment in like damage or rate of fire and all that is very, very significant. Oh boy. Yeah, I should probably set up an appointment soon. Oh, this is from... I think this is from the mobile game. They've had some really nice tracks in here. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I like the stuff from the other Shovel Knight tracks and just Kaufman's music in general. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Did I do it and I didn't remember? No. I wonder why my previous link didn't get a preview, like... Someone else that I follow actually gets like a full-on thing. I don't know if I gotta put VX or find a different version of it. That makes sense. I was like, how did I still get a shout out yesterday? If I didn't stream yesterday. Because I fucking ended yesterday morning. I didn't go to bed until like almost 3 in the afternoon. Like an idiot. Like a dummy. Don't do that. But yeah, we're in a position I think right now for Rubicon where we've pretty much gotten most of the logs for what we've done so far. Any alternate routes or extra missions for New Game Plus, if we don't get the stuff for them right away, I'll probably just do them on the side, maybe during New Game Plus Plus or whatever, because should probably try to move things along a little bit. We'll wait for this ad on Twitch to be done, and then we'll get moving. Oh my god. Okay. Shush. Switch this over. Make sure we're situated right. Yeah. So we are back with more Fires of Rubicon today. So, I was grinding a little bit of money. I spent most of it, and I was also messing around with more pre-made builds. I was fighting the last arena guy with a couple of these, like we did 621, Raven, Rummy, and a bunch of the ones that we have available. There's some that are still like really expensive, and then of course a lot of these also are using parts that we don't really have unlocked yet, so it'll probably be a little while until we can mess around with more of those. That being said, for now, let's load back our usual stuff. I think I was also messing around with a different build on Flappy Gus. Flappy Gus now is using this. I'll probably switch to the quads again if I really have to bust out this build. Because technically this is just another tank build now. Although it is interesting to see how this flies. The movement on it is really weird. One thing that I learned that I did not know, and I might actually load back Proto Ginny. I need to do her colors at some point. But the the funnels. First of all, it seems like you can throw down multiples of these. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna go into testing real quick and see if that's the case. Throw down an enemy. We also did get some more energy weapons for the shoulders. You well, I guess you don't really need the AI off. What we're gonna do here is keep hitting this. Now, obviously, oh, that's interesting. So, per round, or per mag, I should have looked at the ammo count. But you can do 3 of those, and they'll go for a certain amount of time until they're gone again. Also, it's interesting that I'm using this rifle right now because I think this is one of the ones that actually got buffed too. And actually, I think we can just change it from here. Do I have it on this side? I do. The other thing I didn't know. And in fact, let me... So most of the rifles that get changed, like the Curtis, the Harris, and all this stuff, they're actually just the physical ones. Yeah, you can charge the funnels. I saw that too. That's what I was about to mention. Let's put this on because that got changed as well. Can I just hold this down and it keeps putting them out? No, I gotta actually do individual presses for that. That's fine. How does that feel? So yeah, like that's the regular funnels. I'll wait for that to cool down. And if you hold it, you can see it. It's actually charging up there. And they start to swirl around and they merge and you get two bigger funnels that do a lot of buildup. That definitely changes some things. Yeah, and that's actually pretty cool too. For our builds, more often than not, we don't have a lot of light points. But if we ever started using some more of those like mono eye or like different kind of visor faces, that would definitely be really relevant. In fact, I almost wish that they would add that. It's interesting because there's apparently, much like how there's extra details for each piece in here, kind of like you hit triangle or whatever and you see all these. Apparently, even beyond that, there are hidden specs for most parts in weapons and things. It's another GBO2 situation. So seeing that there's even stuff for that, like in the aesthetic settings, is kind of weird. The flank refers the cataracts Gundam. No. Yeah, thankfully they don't go that they don't go that hard. We'll take on Honest Brute here.
I'll cut to the chase. This is about the ice worm. That Institute relic you had a run-in with.
Oh yeah, we gotta go get our weapon.
The corpse might stand a chance if it were just the PCA they were teaming up against. But that monster is a whole other story. You can't just throw bodies at it. The thing that makes it such a pain in the ass is its perpetual reactive shield.
Yeah, it's a lie if you do. Interesting.
Takes advantage of the coral's directivity. Ordinary weapons can't touch it. So let's get extraordinary. I can make you something that'll punch a hole in that shield. But I'll need your help.
Yeah, he's hiding in the rafters in his arena.
You'll be heading to Grid 012, one of the first sectors they built, and it's barely holding up. That's where a little rat who betrayed RAD is hiding out. Goes by the name of Honest Brute. His AC Milktooth was built by us, so its only flaw is that it's piloted by him.
He's got that AC head that we don't have yet too.
In tech. He also took a secret project of mine. And that secret project is what we'll need to bust open the Iceworm's shield. You ready for this, tourist? No one's gonna miss Brute. And we all stand to gain.
So I saw something that I guess I shouldn't be surprised about, but
All right, tourist.
one of the chess piece for that drone version of the ACs, that ephemera or whatever, it already has someone making a bikini version of it.
Brute. We're here to take back what you stole from us.
Oh heavens, you're a friend of Carla's. Make sure you keep clear of the laser sensors. They're set to activate the enemy machines.
A new friend from afar, just for me. What joy. Be still my beating heart.
That damn freak's using my toys like they were his.
I'm waiting for you, friend.
We don't really have to do any of these fights.
I do hope I'll keep up, but the anticipation is part of the fun.
The enemy's deploying a shield. You'll need to get behind it.
I hate to see my babies get screwed like this, you know. Well, don't be shy. Smash them up. It'll help me with my R&D. There's your way in. Room can't be far.
We should keep an eye out for traps. They'll be much more dangerous in tight quarters.
AP at 50%.
A little bit of frame slowdown going on right now.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered. Don't forget, the guy's a rat. This won't be smooth sailing.
I wonder what's going on. Hold on. No crazy readings. It's a little bit odd. No, it's just because we had a tad dot or what?
The target AC must be nearby.
That's really bad though.
My new friend, you're here at last.
Brute!
Oh, Carla, you've introduced me to such wonderful people. Wonderful things.
Shut him up, tourist.
The sweet melody of the generator. How Milkjuice's heart sings.
Build that AC at R&D, tourist. Don't underestimate it.
Oh, you fucking bursted, you little bastard.
2 repair kits remaining.
There we go.
My friend, this is a gift. Thank you.
Enemy AC is silent.
Looks like he's dead. Good. All right, tourist. I'll see about retrieving our secret project. We'll need it to go worm hunting.
Man, that's really bad. I wonder if that's just because of this mission or something else happening. It's probably the worst slowdown we've seen in this game.
One new message.
This is Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for putting down Brute. The chief's already in the workshop tweaking the rail cannon. And I've never seen her happier to be at work. That is all. Later, tourist.
Yeah, let me do a fight real quick.
Final Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. This will be the last evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
So one thing that apparently was pretty prevalent in that patch notes is that there were a lot of textures and other effects that weren't loading properly. This might mean that technically this game in some aspects is a little more intensive than it's than it initially was kind of depicted to be in our first run. So I wonder if we'll see that happen in other really effect heavy areas as well. Yeah, it seems like it's working fine here.
Main system activating combat mode.
Target destroyed.
Might be just heavier environments then. MG's not bad. We have a lot of like stuff that kind of does a little bit of build up, but not as much on this build. Over Straight Fire especially, yeah, because I think it was either this gun or another one of the. Oh no, it was the Ludlow. The Ludlow, they actually adjusted the recoil. It used to be 5, and they brought it down to 4. I think that's one of the few that actually they did that with. A lot of them generally just got a lot more either shorter reload times or more attack and impact. And then I think this gun in particular also got more ammo. Although I wish they would have did that for the Sanfu. The Sanfu didn't get touched at all. One thing that was kind of neat that I didn't really mess with before, there's another gun that's kind of like the Coquier and the Ducat. Where is it? I think I already passed it. Yeah, it's this one. The Viento. So 120 rounds, but you can akimbo these and actually do some decent build-up. And then we get an Electro version, more or less, of those later. That also has that electric burst thing that happens. I think the Etsujin, on top of getting more ammo, also get an extra round burst. in this? Where is... Unless I just didn't buy it. I might have just not bought it for this side. Hold on. Oh, also we got the Aurora, which is kind of neat. They're not super great though. They don't really seem to do a lot of damage, and that lock-on time for these is really slow. Oh, I don't have it out there, like 310 for that. Okay. I miss that actually. Okay, so defend the dam complex. I want to say this one is different. Another defense mission.
We've received a request from the Rubicon Liberation Front. Here's the briefing.
For the record, I think so.
We'd like you to take on. The objective is to defend the Gallia Dam complex in the Bellius region. Arquebus has been stepping up pressure on the Rubiconians while fighting the PCA. They must be laying the groundwork to take effective control over the entire planet. They've dispatched 2 high-ranking independent mercenaries to raid the dam. You'll need to be ready to take on both ACs at once, Astra Crown and Umberox. As you know, we have few cards to play. I hope we can count on you.
I might have to do a bullshit build for these guys. The pile bunker may have to be brought out for this.
You're up against 2 of the arena's top performers. Make sure you're ready for this, Raven.
Main system, activating combat mode.
Let's get started, Raven. Astra Crown's pilot, Callsign King, has an 89.6% mission success rate. His reputation for finesse is such that he's advertised as the ideal mercenary. Umberox is piloted by Chartreuse, an aggressive with unrivaled firepower.
Big stop! Fire Smoke with the sub, by the way. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing alright today.
Intercept the 2 targets.
Nah, big stop. Okay. Are these guys just waiting on the perimeter? Huh. There's fighting going on over there already. Targets are separate. They might converge in a second, though.
There's our merc. Go take care of the objective, King. I'll clip this one's wings.
This is a branch mission. I'll support you.
You don't know when to quit. Just like all the other Ravens.
This pilot's no Raven. Don't let the call sign mislead you.
What other ravens?
This isn't right. You're just a Gen 4. You belong in a museum, not an AC.
That's not nice.
At 30%. AP at 50%.
Wait, I'm picking up another AC.
Wait, what?
Do you read me, Raven?
What? Really?
Must be an impressive pilot to take on the two of them at once.
Hold on.
Let's see how far they can
Raven shows up early?
on borrowed wings.
Why doesn't New Game Plus's progression of things happen first?
Augmented human C4.
Like, why is the better version of the playthrough in New Game Plus? That doesn't make any sense.
However, we will see if you can do it justice. Our apology. Why won't you die?
Chartreuse! Withdraw! Abandon your AC!
AC on Baroque.
Wait, the other one's counting as a target.
We'll take it from here, Chartreuse. I know, Raven. Just focus on the enemy.
Wait, that's Raven. You're not even the one I'm supposed to be fighting right now.
Raven. Can't give up yet.
AP at 50%.
Cannot fly on borrowed wings. Seems our gig isn't.
Intercept mission targets.
Oh, this is gonna be some bullshit. I don't know if they would have kept hitting us if we didn't hit them first. But man, oh man. Yeah, we might have to change our build a little bit here. So we gotta get these guys out faster.
Not alone. This is a branch mission. I'll support you.
This isn't right. You're just a Gen 4. You belong in a museum, not an AC.
AP at 30%.
You don't know when to quit. Just like all the other Ravens.
This pilot's no Raven. Don't let the call sign mislead you.
Jesus.
Looks like it was a fault. It's alarm for our friend. Chartreuse, we're leaving.
What about the mission?
We've achieved our objective. We're done here.
Interesting. So they were just bait to bring us out. Oh. Could take a gun tank woo approach to this. Oh god, or we could just be really gross. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I'm curious.
Intercept mission targets. AC on the rocks destroyed.
Oh, so this one's rocking a shield.
50%.
This is more of a challenge than I'd anticipated. I haven't seen anything like this since...
2 repair kits remaining.
You're strong. Worthy of your name.
AC Aster Crown destroyed. Wait, I'm picking up another AC.
Do you read me, Raven? Your imposter must be an impressive pilot to take on the 2 of them at once.
The way this reads almost makes it sound like they're supposed to have killed them first and we just took too long.
Augmented human C4621. We're not here to take back the Raven name. However,
Is this actually where the fight happens, or is it just like an initial?
our friends have been defeated. Be careful, Raven.
Friends.
That pilot must be the original owner of your license. I don't think this is a coincidence.
Raven is a
Oh,
small
I thought you were gonna run into that too, damn.
world to choose what one fights for.
Oops.
Stay focused, Raven.
That's the wrong button for that.
AP at 50%. Nope.
Yes, Raven, I feel it too. This mercenary has potential.
Where to choose?
Still.
Well then,
All right. We'll watch this one.
I did it.
See where they go on a Raven's wings.
All enemy ACs destroyed. Mission accomplished.
That's kind of crazy. Like, obviously, the presentation of the Raven in the first version is a lot more dramatic, but like that's still pretty cool for them to just jump in like that. I was almost expecting them to fight with us and then just invite us to the other arena afterwards, but no, they're just in there as another combatant. NGI 001.
No new messages.
I've looked into Branch, the independent mercenaries who attacked you. It appears they don't have a fixed membership. Instead, they maintain independence and anonymity with a revolving door of select mercenaries.
That's the whole point.
Now, it seems they've left it to you to champion the free will they stood for. Sooner or later, you'll have to make a choice no one can make for you. When that time comes, I hope I can support you. Raven.
The I hope part's interesting because when we were making our decision towards the end of the game, she very lightly threatened that if we didn't go with the option that she thought was best, that she would have to resist us as much as possible in order to try to save the planet or keep the objective whole. We're gonna be going against the grain this time, so let's see how that turns out. Prototype booster for piloted ACs developed long ago by the Rubicon Research Institute. This model's design makes allowances for exothermospheric operation, with a particular focus on enhanced quick boost related specs. Oh my god, no kidding. Maxed out QB thrust. But the EN consumption on QB is like much worse. Pretty much half of the upward thrust and the EN consumption is like a pretty decent spike. Like, that's not great. Our base thrust actually goes up a little bit though. But we also lose some efficiency and distance on our melee pursuit. Depending on how we use that. On this suit, it's probably not super great on this configuration, but that might be another contender for, I think we're using these. No, we're using something that have more, more upward, or upward thrust. Jet duration, EN consumption. Oh, AB. I was like, that's a soul boost. Okay. So we're still doing the... Let me check something. Yeah. No pendings. Still gotta do this historic data one.
I have a personal request to ask you. It's about the Engebret Tunnel, which is to be shut down after it was hit by a coral surge. I want to go there and survey the area. Even before the coral surge, that place had been all but abandoned. It's an old structure, dating far back into the colonization of Rubicon. There must be items of interest from throughout the planet's history there. As I'm sure you're aware, I have no resources with which to pay you. But I can propose an alternative. If you find any wrecks left by the PCA, you should try accessing them. Both the corporations and the Rubiconians are gathering data on PCA technology. Whatever you collect, I can exchange for credits and transfer the funds to you.
I'll run with this gutter for now.
I've taken a few liberties. Walter thinks you've gone on a geological survey.
We're an explorer.
Thank you for doing this for me.
Whee!
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Let's get started, Raven.
Let's go back to the place that almost
I've already located several
exploded
wrecks
us.
that we should be able to recover data from. I'll send the marker data.
I gotta remember that the quick boost on this actually hops us, like, forward.
PCA craft data. I'll exchange it for credits and send them to you later. Coral is able to conduct data and can influence digital equipment. The effects of the coral surge must have brought some of the wrecks back online. Let's see what we can find.
Oh, hi.
This data seems valuable too. I'm so glad this is turning into a profitable mission. Let's keep looking, Raven. An older generation of AC.
That's almost the full body.
According to the timestamp, this was recorded 2 days before the fires of Ibis. This seems to be about the warning signs of the calamity, right before it struck.
Hey.
That's an old mouse I see. The Rubiconians used to pilot these. This seems to be
I thought we got the...
the Liberation Front.
Did we get the ephemera head? I thought we did.
This
Because we went back for one of
seems
them.
to be something exceptionally personal.
Oh god, hey. Ugh. Oh shit. Oh. Hold on. Oh yeah, sorry, there's one down here. Hi.
It's an enforcement machine schematic. This could disrupt the balance of power. We should probably keep it from the corporations. Still, it's a highly valuable find.
So we gotta grab this.
This data sheds some light on the composition of the enforcement squads.
Also, apparently some of the enforcer bosses got adjusted. Some of the ones that seemingly just had like infinite like pulse shields and shit. You can actually physically break their shields now. Not all of them though.
Institute AC.
Number 1 has lost his mind.
This is about the first augmented humans. The same coral technology that created you. But without it, we never would have made contact. I'm not picking up any more data stores. If this outing has made you think about Rubicon's past or the nature of coral, then it was all worth it.
What's
We got
this?
ourselves a deal, Handler.
Ah, Michigan.
Michigan. So, Arquebus met us halfway? I gave them the heavy warship fleet. In exchange, Balaam's in charge of putting down the beast. They also offered some top Vespers. Guess they don't trust us. Better than nothing. I'll provide what support I can, too. Yeah, your mad scientists, RAD or whatever, and that hound of yours. Michigan. Don't underestimate 621. That hound always delivers.
I like how he tells on both sides when they talk down to us.
One new message.
What kept you, 621?
Nothing.
You're a famous mercenary now. Time to act like one. This next mission's all or nothing. Make sure you attend the briefing.
Oh, we gotta go take out the worm. Actually, I don't know if putting the other cannon back on will overload this or not. It will. That sucks. I can still do probably like the iridium or the gemstone though. Or the little gem. Iridium should be fine. Patch the good luck in one of the earlier AC games. The local patch is interesting. I wonder if he has just a lot of vocal range, or if patches in AC just didn't sound like a complete, like, Golem character. Like a complete shitter. Ooh. Oh, there we go. This funky ass head. heavier and more EN load, but the stability and system recovery are pretty high. Also, the HAL, which is like pretty close, but also like not quite there. Scan distance, scan effect duration. You would think that the ephemera being a survey like drone would actually have more distance and duration, but I'm assuming maybe just because it's using coral. God, it's ugly. Yeah, that the duration just lasts longer on this one. They're pretty close in spec though. It's interesting because this head in particular gets used for that Barzan build, but it could easily be used similarly for like a GAM build, I would think. It's a little bit dramatic, but like it still has a spike on it. It's perfect for a Barzan though.
Listen up, 621. This will be a joint operation led by Balaam and Arquebus.
The Kuve was very picture dramatic, so works, yeah.
I want you to attend.
There was also that, what was that, Gan Kai or whatever.
Before we go into detail,
There's like a lot more ridiculous in terms of detail.
ceasefire is now in effect, and we will be carrying out coordinated attacks against the PCA. The targets are the enemy-occupied bases, the heavy warship fleet, and the recently activated...
I'll cut to the chase. This is an all-out war against the PCA and theaters across Rubicon. And y'all got the short end of the stick. You're here to take on the worst of our dirty work, hunting the beast of the ice field.
Sure thing, Chief. Tell you what.
No, Guazu.
And let you know how badly that goes for us.
Gun 5, you just volunteered
Get yourself for the front line.
Moving on. Let's talk about how we're going to neutralize the iceworm's coral.
I'm gonna feel real bad when we have to fight
Layered
Michigan.
barrier made up of a primary and a secondary shield.
Arquebus will
It's really funny because in this playthrough, Iguazu has pretty much been
state-of-the-art stun
our rival character, and he keeps fucking showing up and trying to mess with us.
assure you.
Now we gotta fight alongside him again.
What about the second layer?
RAD's cooked up just the thing. A neat little toy we call the Overed Rail Cannon.
Overed.
If we divert the spaceport's standby power to the ORC, should hit hard enough, assuming we land the shot.
I like how it's this really crude like railgun they call it's shortened to the orc.
It's about sharpshooting.
I want Rusty's melee so bad.
A ragtag crew like this needs leadership.
We could use some more suppressive fire. I'll send Chatty.
That just leaves the question of who will be taking charge of the stun needle launcher.
It's me.
I know just the volunteer to go poke that beast with a stick.
Shady. Oh,
13.
it's Shady Dolls.
Good. Time for another field trip.
Let's see. Doing just chatting. I don't know if you changed categories towards the end. Perhaps. Oh right. Oh, that's kind of shady. He didn't change the category back. I figured. But yeah, hopefully you guys had fun today. It's playing Final Mix, I see. So continuing from where you guys were going before. We are in the midst of our New Game Plus run. Also, Shady, thank you for the sub. I did the thing that I've been doing. Indeed. Doing the thing that he'd been done, did. Oh, and Panda's back too. So yeah, we're doing New Game Plus. We're on Chapter 3. We still have another run after this. We probably won't get far enough to finish this one today. But we'll see about getting further in maybe later on in the week as well. Also Panda with the sub, thank you very much. Oh no, actually it was Dusty. Dusty doing Dusty things, how dare. 4 away from the sub judge. Do you think I won't? I don't know. Will you? We are gonna have to get started though. Do I have both of my cannons on here? I do. So we're taking on a giant ice worm. It's not like Dune at all or anything.
Not every day you see competing forces working
Oh my god.
together. We're never
You know, I'm actually a little surprised at some of the people that picked up. Napalm and... Well, Napalm's been here a little while back. But Chad, I haven't really seen in chat for a while. Slater's and Too Much Long make more sense. But thank you very much for the extra subs. My god.
It's time.
You did it. Folks, it happened. That being said, we are working towards another emote slot, which does mean getting to 50 sub points. So any little bit helps with that, of course.
I'll be here to offer support.
It should be bringing it up. I'm probably gonna have to go look.
Michigan will take command.
I thought I had it set up so that I could see through like a goal. I might have to redo the goal. I'll do that after this thing.
Act like a professional.
Oh my god. Excuse you. Oh, it didn't let me shoot both.
Shield loss confirmed. Initializing ORC firing sequence.
Oh, we get to hear the line again.
Connecting EML modules. Opening energy turbines. Output at 80%. Sighting correction A-OK. 90. 95. I won't miss.
Ooh. That's so fucking cool.
Gun 13, the head's open for a direct hit.
Eat shit. Rusty is too cool to be.
You actually did it.
Ow. Tail whip, how dare you?
This is just the first hurdle. The target's deployed drones, tourist.
Uh-oh.
I'll handle them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm only here to do heavy hits. You guys better take care of the rest. Ah, shit. I really gotta keep an eye out for this thing. Oh.
50%.
The extra radar blips aren't really helping either.
V4, load the next shell! One step ahead of you, Commander. Finally, someone with their head skirt on straight. Ever thought about switching sides? Sure is an honor to be praised by the Red Guns hell on 4 legs. But I'll pass.
One repair
Son of a bitch!
Primary shield disabled.
Woohoo!
Shield loss confirmed. Preparing to fire rail cannon.
I'm not really sure why it's not letting me fire both. I think because I'm only supposed to have one.
Output 95%.
Although I think it lets you buy another one, so...
Watch out.
Gonna
for
breach.
fire.
Ugh.
Secondary shield down.
It's all yours now, buddy.
No, stop running!
Wait, something's wrong. Fall back, 621.
Need to get going. Gotta work. Alright, you guys have a good one then. Appreciate the raid once again.
He's compromised.
The coral. It's out of control.
Oh boy. Oh, okay.
I'll set the ORC to maximum output. We can't afford to lose control of the situation. This next
Husky
shot
Brock,
will be
thank you
my
very much for the follow. Oh god. Is Chatty the only one we got left? Oh boy. And you're doing shockwaves.
Significant damage. Might be checking out soon, tourist.
They're coming out of the fucking floor. You gotta be kidding me. Ah, damn. What was that? He just stuck his head up.
Not through yet. Its primary shield is getting stronger.
Oh wow, so having 2 actually doesn't actually skip that. That's some shit.
I'm out, tourist. You're on your own now. Withdraw.
AP at 50%.
Ah, jeez. What?
No repair kits remaining.
Gun 13. Looks like the beast goes on the defensive when it feels cornered. Just so happens the Red Guns have a saying for this. You beg for your mother, we'll give you another!
There we go. Nope. A lot of pain. Come on, breach. Look over here.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Where did that hit? Oh my god.
50%.
Someone forgot to feed the beast, Gun 13. Go give it something to chew on. Gun 13.
Nah, I gotta go down. That sucks.
Main system activating combat mode.
I don't know if I need another targeting thing on this. It wasn't that hard to hit it before on that last part.
Commencing operation with combined AC force as per the Balaam Arquebus agreement. Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
Oh boy.
That creep think he is.
Right under it.
Because I want to be.
You gotta deal with those pesky shields first. Gun 13, roll out that fancy gizmo that Arquebus paid the big bucks for.
You need to aim for the head. The rest of his body is covered in thick armor.
This is V4 Rusty. Rail cannon is good to go. Don't die before I get a chance to fire, buddy.
Tourist, got a message from the Chief for you. Enjoy the show. And don't forget to smile.
AP at 50%. Two repair.
Oh, no, you don't. I ain't going down first.
This guy seems very keen to not look at me.
Primary shield disabled.
Alright. I don't know how that counted, but I'll take it.
Initializing ORC firing sequence. Connecting EML modules. Opening energy turbines. Output at 80%. Sighting correction A-OK. 90, 95. I won't miss.
Secondary shield down.
Gun 13, the head's open for a direct hit.
How did that miss? Ah, that's a shame that doesn't count.
Back to square one, Gun 13.
And the pursuit, I think it's just because of the weight. I might need to get rid of one of the other cannons. Or at least just do a faster, like, tank build.
Reminder to all units, do try to maintain space from one another. You heard him. Don't want to make for an easy target.
You don't gotta tell me. I ain't going down with you fools.
AP at
Oh, jeez.
50%.
And dot damage is rough.
Gun 5, how's the field trip?
Got a freelancer.
Primary shield disabled.
Preparing to fire ORC. Energy turbine output at 80%. Recalibrating sights. 90%. Output at 100%.
Secondary shield down.
Gun 13, that's your cues.
That's a good one. Much better.
That freak actually did it.
Did what? The bare minimum. This is just the first hurdle. The target's deployed drones, tourist. I'll handle them.
V4, load the next shell.
One step ahead of you, Commander.
Finally, someone with their head screwed on straight. Never thought about switching sides?
Sure is an honor to be praised by the Red Gun's hell on 4 legs. But I'll pass.
Oh shit.
Primary shield disabled.
Alright, good, that counted.
Confirmed. Preparing to fire rail cannon. Energy turbine output at 80%. Output 95%. 100%. Watch out for friendly fire.
Secondary shield down.
It's all yours now, buddy.
Wait, something's wrong. Fall back, 621.
We've underestimated this beast.
Oh, it doesn't even let you. That sucks. Snail immediately got nailed.
It's out of control.
Looks like things just took a nasty turn. I'll set the ORC to maximum output. We can't afford to lose control of the situation. This next shot will be my last.
Taking significant damage. Might be checking out soon, tourist.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%.
Come on. Oh god. You gotta be shitting me. Hold on, I gotta change some stuff.
What? The mission's a failure. All units, retreat!
Cause the second one we gotta do multiple hits anyway. We're gonna have to bust out the gun tank here, because these pauses are just fucking us up. So that's still fine. I need to change the other shoulder. I don't know if it's gonna let me, actually. I might have to do the other bigger, tank bed for that. Although, that might actually help with just doing other damage. We only need the one. Yeah, we'll keep it like this, actually.
Main system activating combat mode.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's true, too.
Michigan will take command. Commencing
If we gotta do it again, we'll probably switch it. I've been using mostly just assault armor for most of this.
Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
What does that creep think he is? I ain't here because I want to be.
Primary shield disabled.
Shield loss confirmed. Initializing ORC firing sequence. Connecting EML modules. Opening energy turbines. Output at 80%. Sighting correction A-OK. 90, 95. I won't miss.
Secondary shield down.
Gun 13, the head's open for a direct hit!
That freak actually did it.
Did what? The bare minimum. This is just the first
loss confirmed. Preparing to fire rail cannon. Energy turbine output at 80%. Output 95%. 100%. Watch out for friendly fire.
Secondary shield down.
It's all yours now, buddy.
Wait, something's wrong. Fallback 621.
We've underestimated this beast. My AC's compromised.
Oh wow. Aw, god damn it. Yeah.
What are you doing?
The fucking burst got me.
All units,
Dual Gatling guns and dual needles and terminal armor. Yeah, we might have to do terminal armor then. Let's go on Tsubaki. Do I actually have it unlocked? Oh, I don't. It's the only one I didn't get. I'll just have to do it actively then. Playing this game right now. Are you doing your first run? Or are you just like messing around?
Commence mission.
Hopefully you've been liking it so far.
Commencing operation with combined AC force as per the Balaam Archibus.
First run. Nice.
Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
What does that creep think he is? I ain't here because I want to be.
Primary shield disabled.
Shield loss confirmed. Initializing ORC firing sequence. Connecting EML modules. Opening energy turbines. Output at 80%. Setting correction A-OK. 90, 95. I won't miss.
Secondary shield down.
Gun 13, the head's open for a direct hit!
That freak actually did it.
Did what? The bare minimum. This is just the first hurdle.
Well, thank you very much for the follow.
I'll handle them.
Oh shit. He's coming back.
V4, load the next shell!
One step ahead of you, Commander.
Finally, someone with their head screwed on straight. Never thought about switching sides?
Sure is an honor to be praised by the Red Guns hell on 4 legs. But I'll pass.
Primary shield disabled.
Shield loss confirmed.
Ooh, didn't like
Preparing
that.
to fire rail cannon. Energy turbine output at 80%. Output 95%. 100%. Watch out for friendly fire.
Secondary shield down.
It's all yours now, buddy.
You gotta be shitting me. I don't know if that's just a tracking thing or like
Fallback 621.
I'm like right on it and yet the haymaker is still missing.
Underestimated this beast.
That or it's just not counting it after a certain threshold.
The coral. It's out of control.
Looks like things just took a nasty turn.
So it's pretty gross. It's a really good boss buster.
Afford to lose control of the situation.
Sometimes it feels like the heavy swing
Shuttle be my last.
is a little stumpy depending on what you're trying to do. Oh boy. But it also depends on the kind of thrusters that you're using, and in this case...
Taking significant damage.
Oh my god.
Might be checking out soon, tourist.
Because boosters actually, dictate pursuit boost.
50%.
Not a good time to hit that wall. Come on, bud. I'm back up. Right, hit one.
Stay cool, buddy.
I'm out, tourist. You're on your own now. Withdraw.
Got 13. Looks like the beast goes on the defensive when it feels cornered. Just so happens the red guns have. Got 13.
Ah, what the fuck? It put me forward. Ah,
The mission's up.
I was still holding back. Damn.
Main system activating combat.
Assault rifles and some machine guns are getting buffed.
Commence mission.
Is anything horrible at the attachment of some beast to 3 bosses? Yeah.
Commencing operation with combined AC force as per the Balaam Archibus agreement. Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
Who does that creep think he is? I ain't here because I'm...
Whoop. There we go. For a second, I didn't actually like hold on, even though I had this
Walls
open.
confirmed. Initializing ORC firing sequence.
The
Connecting
plasma whip is actually really cool.
energy turbines.
And there's a video I think I saw earlier today that talked about it's like 40% mitigation if you hold the charge when it's like spinning and stuff. Now, I don't think it actually dictates anything for stun buildup,
Won't miss.
but like that's still pretty big. I didn't know it was that significant.
Got 13. The head's open for a direct hit.
That freak actually did it. Did what? The bare minimum. This is just the first turn.
I feel like they kind of left out Sampo though,
The targets deployed drones to
but I think Sampo is like one of the very few that's actually like a regular like machine pistol as opposed to like a NMG or regular rifle. I don't know, maybe they'll change that. I feel like the Sampo needs more more ammo at the very least. Maybe a little bit more range.
One step ahead of you.
They might not do that part though, depending.
Finally, someone with their head skirt on straight. Never thought about switching sides?
Sure is an honor to be praised by the Red Guns hell on 4 legs.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's Sampo. Sampo is a very different thing. don't call it that.
Shield loss confirmed. Preparing to fire rail cannon. Energy turbine output at 80%. Output 95%. 100%. Watch out for friendly fire.
Come on, buddy.
Secondary shield down.
It's all yours now, buddy.
Wait, something's wrong. Fall back, 621.
We've underestimated.
Oh wow, they fried bull.
My AC's compromised. Withdraw.
Like he gets caught right in the middle of that.
It's out of control.
Looks like things just
shit.
took a nasty turn.
Hey, get caught on a building, bro.
I'll set the ORC to maximum output. We can't afford to lose control of the situation. This next shot will be my last.
We're not through yet. Its primary shield is getting stronger.
Stay cool, buddy.
Primary shield down.
my god, thank you.
Good work, buddy. All EML modules connected. Energy turbines at full capacity. Output at 80, 90. All emergency valves closed. Disabling limiter. 100, 110, 115.
I don't know if I have enough output for this last hit.
All or nothing.
Target's core shield has been wiped out.
On you now, buddy.
There we go. That really shouldn't have taken that long.
Get clear, it's gonna blow!
You shitting me? The freelance are really
CFB! Bad worm. Bad.
It's finally over. The blast will contaminate the area. Get out of...
Up.
Coral voices.
Yeah.
Lost again.
Super scripted things and defense missions I don't like in this game. They're not my favorite.
There's something I have to tell you.
The Gillette razor has been euthanized.
It's my family. My brothers and sisters. I am but a single wave. Born from the coral tide.
Born from the live stream.
A Rubiconian without a body. No one even knew I was there for such a long time. Raven, you're the only one who...
Go get your rest, 621. Things are going to get busy. You did good.
Okay.
The temporary
I'm assuming for
lines
plus
between
plus
the
we're probably gonna have
Arctics
to do that
and
at least one more
Bruce
time,
turned
so.
the tide of war, devastating the Planetary Closure Administration forces and exiling them from Rubicon. Though it was the Ice Worm mission led by Balaam that dealt the decisive blow, Arquebus, through their own engagements with the PCA, augmented their strength with seized weaponry. The balance of power was broken, the scales tipped in Arquebus's favor, and the Rubicon Liberation Front's hopes of fighting an exhausted foe were dashed. With the loss of their common enemy, the rival factions' war for the Coral abruptly reignited.
Yeah, just another day.
And their bitter conflict burned with renewed intensity.
Augmented Human C4621, entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
Doing okay, 621? I'd wanted to let you rest some more, but the corps are on the move already. With the PCA gone, it's back to work, getting to where the Coral's gathering. Do you remember the survey you carried out at Xylem? My friend analyzed the data and learned about a massive facility under the central ice field. Watch Point Alpha. Turns out that the ice worm was defending the entrance to that place. It's time to let ourselves in.
Oh goody, we get to deal with the lasers again. Now apparently you can time your punches with that, or just put a big shield on yourself.
That friend Walter mentioned. The comms database has no record of the conversation he just told you about. This isn't about just finding the core, Raven. He's after something more, and he's
I don't know if there's a fast fall button other than just standing still to like fall a little bit faster.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. We have added new samples to the integration program.
Yeah, you just draw like a rock. Because that's what the video that I saw was doing.
Forward to your continued assistance.
They put like the heaviest shield that they could get on them and then just did that. Ooh, we have stuff in the arena again. Let's go. And more parts. In fact, I wonder if it's gonna be in here. A stun gun. Oh. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, and the slicer's in. Yes. We got our Naginata, boys. So the Naginata is actually good for the Ginny build because she's technically a staff user, so we can rock that. I saw a raid main build today, and it was the regular pulse blade with the Naginata and just fist for PvP. So all assault boost, opening up with the pulse blade to get the stun, and then just doing the heavy for that to chunk out the rest of the damage, and just doing punches in between to keep the distance closed and like extra damage. Like it's kind of nutty. Stun guns. Oh, and these fucking things. I saw another build that had these. Just laser cannon arrays. Triple barreled laser cannon designed by Archivist ADD. Simultaneous fire of all barrels provides overwhelming offensive potential at the cost of a hefty EN burden. Charged to amplify power. The Wings of Fate. Ooh. It looks really cool. And obviously people have been using these for like seed builds and cosplays and shit too because of the flayed look on it. It's a really big charge time, but I forget what they were using as their main guns. I think they were running either quads or like a tank or something. They would essentially like set up as much as they can with their like a dual trigger build until these actually got ready, and they'd use 2 of them on their shoulders, and it would just open up with that and like disintegrate whatever was in front of them. Like it was. I feel like showing this thing shooting a tiny MT doesn't really do it justice. Oh, another. Oh, this is the ballistic version. So another pursuit one. Kinetic ammo orbits developed by Balaam. Of course it's Balaam that did this one. These orbits follow the user's AC and automatically fire at any enemy craft they detect. The control components of the orbits incorporate a technology of an Arquebus affiliate. Really? How mysterious. I mean, it's pretty much using the same... Like, the back end of it is pretty much the same as the other one. It just has a different casing that looks a lot more Balaam. Just a big box and a little gun on the bottom of it. That's not bad build-up on that, though. That's pretty cool, actually. Pulse Scudum. Is this the right one? Yeah, this is it. This might be the one. It's either this or this one. Spell shield developed by Archivist, used by the Vespers. Shield boasts excellent damage mitigation. This is the ADD version. Unlike other models, the shield must remain idle for a short time after deployment to exhibit its true potential. Regular guarding provides higher damage mitigation than IG. Than instant guard? And of course the other array, yada yada. We didn't get the other side of the Auroras. I don't know if there's... there's a different use case for the Auroras or not, but it still seems really underwhelming. Buy this real quick. Any new head units? Doesn't look like it. No new bodies, no armies. No boosters. Oh, another generator though. Circulating current by Archivist ADD. Engineered to maximize energy weapon specialization. Oh, really? Yo, energy firearm spec is at max 150? Shit. Recharge and supply recovery is better on this one too, but the post recovery and supply is it ain't great. Oh, we got three more, and then 3 more here after that. That last one's 15 though. Jesus, what the hell's going on with that? Big old shield. Man, the size of that's actually kind of Jesus. Oh, you know what? I think I passed it. That arrow is actually above. Yeah, there it is. So the first kind of foray we have into these are some of the other pistols, and maybe even the Viento. This is definitely a little bit different. Recoil is 14. Actually, it's better than the Vientos are. Both of these are 15. Where are? Unless I don't have them, I might not have them on the side. Hold on. Yeah, the Ducat, the Ducat's like 30. And the Coquier is like 32. They obviously shoot slower, so it's not as big of a deal, but still. That might not really be enough ready-up time for that. It might be a little too slow. Recoil controls like 102. This one's like 92 for the Melanders. The specialization is lower. But like these are 107 with not that much specialization shaved off compared to like other things. The only one that's a little bit better is the Mind Alphas for that. Melee specialization goes down. But it kind of is what it is. We could give that a shot. Like, probably. But I still want to give this a shot. Hold on. We got a new toy. Okay, so it doesn't hold the spin, but when it does the spin, there is some mitigation that happens. That makes more sense. Okay. That's interesting to know. Even a single one of these. Like once that burst actually builds up. stops all momentum for the follow-up hit. So it can hit from the outside pretty well. Oh, that's interesting.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%.
Like, it's doing so much damage from the burst itself. Might have to just recognize when the actual burst stun itself happens and just do it then. Cool. That's got some pursuit on it if you let it rock, though. But obviously, if they, like, boost pretty decently, I don't know how much more we can really get out of that.
At 50%.
Oh, he died. Let's see something. Integration subject 51003K. Mind Gamma. Oh, by the way, someone has figured out a way to make a new column in here, mod-wise, and they are taking submissions, player submissions for builds to actually put in there as like an extra arena expansion mod. I don't know if I'll make an entry, but I did retweet it over on Twitter. And I put it in the Discord as well, if anyone wants to look at that link. So you gotta have your own call sign, lore, build and stuff, as well as your own icon. You can take other ones to use, but you should probably still credit the ones that you do use. Oh, that's an ephemera build. What the fuck? Okay. So phase 3. Drawing from the evaluations thus far, All Mind has updated the Mind Beta model. This new Mind model is assembled from parts that have been verified for high compatibility with the traits of older generations of augmented human. All Mind kindly requests that you test the revised model when opportunity allows. You mean it's just for me? It is interesting. I want to know more about how the different generations approached augmentation. Because I think the Human Plus program in general was very much Visionana, where you would actually integrate into the suit itself a lot more. And I wonder if later versions of that were less about interface and more about just general
Activating combat.
efficiency of the pilot's body itself. Which is maybe why it was less invasive. Oh, he's got that other... Is that that dual charge fucker? I think it is. That happened? Oh. Asian with the sub. Thank you very much, sir. It's like a 19 months, almost to 20. You little bastard. Ah, you zipping. Yeah, no, that's too slow. But the damage these are doing makes it kind of not matter.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis. Well done.
Oh boy. Yeah. Again, don't trauma dump too much in chat, but like, yeah, I'm sure it's only gonna get worse from here. Unfortunately. You gotta start descending soon. I want to check out these other ones for the arena. Let's see. So AC Institute. Rubicon Research Institute was once the heart of coral research. There, the Institute's scientists developed ACs that have a distinct focus on biological analogies between humanity and coral. The AC enabled the two to complement each other and evolve in symbiotic harmony. A fascinating approach. The heavy black garment golly. Oh god.
Integration.
Hey, as long as it's not the death ramen, should be able to overcome it at least. Oh, it's using those aurora cannons on the shoulders.
AC. This will be integrated into Light Gamma.
So full Institute build, because it's got that moonlight blade on it as well.
Main system activating combat mode.
Oh shit. I have to get closer to this guy, and I don't know how good of an idea that's gonna be. Especially when he can do that. Damn. Holy shit. Just grinded through that shield.
Target destroyed. Concluding analysis. Well done.
Talk with Naginata. Yeah. The stun guns are kind of gross. Rubicon Institute's research. Wow. You should totally just give regular hands to the gun tank at this point. It'd be so much better. But yeah, that Naginata is actually pretty cool. Let's save this real quick. This. This will actually lighten this a little bit too. And it does have 2 consecutive hits. It's a bit more fitting with the usual weapon that she has. The rifle we were just messing around with before because I was doing a bunch of arena fighting. Let me see something. I don't think we got the one that was actually spec'd up for that. Yeah. How much is it? It's this one. It's like 324. We're a little bit short. And see the last one for the way that they gave us Nightfall. Oh, this is us just fighting the Raven, I think. Final analysis for Phase 3. The independent mercenaries are the best representatives the core theory can put into practice. Each and every operation of their ACs determines the odds of their survival, and so they have no choice but to perceive their ACs as extensions of their bodies. Your partner for this evaluation will be a recreation of a legendary independent mercenary who operates in the shadows, reproduced from the little data available. This is just a fucking Raven. We literally just fought this guy.
Integration program, Phase 3. This will be the final round of analysis.
Yeah, Songboard, Missile,
Nightfall.
Pal Driver. Oh boy.
Integrated in into Mind Gamma.
Her pile bunker.
Commencing analysis.
Oh, it didn't do the little visor thing though. Are they really not gonna give us that fucking helmet?
Activating combat mode.
I might need to do a different build for this, to be honest. Poor choice. Yeah, no. Did a lot of damage to him, but that melee was poorly timed and I couldn't cancel out of it. I might be trying to do this. The charge is a little too much. Way too dramatic. Nah, I still want to try to give this a shot.
Main system activating.
I might switch to the other beam shotty. Held that charge for a long time.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
The boot.
Target destroyed. This concludes all rounds of analysis. We will assimilate the results into Mind Gamma.
That's interesting. So we can come back here and just like do that fight whenever. Oh, and it gives us the head. It's a rad head? Shade eye. Huh.
Incoming comms.
Thank you for your continued support. Our analysis thus far has revealed some mission-critical items for research.
When you overboost are the exploding
Integration
thing.
program's role.
Ah,
The day
interesting.
will come when all minds.
So in two different instances where I won't probably be able to see it happen. Unless I really whip the camera during the charge. You completed all integration programs. Analysis complete. Restricted though. It sounds like there's still. Oh, you know what? These might be for New Game Plus Plus then. Unless something else happens later. Oh, that's cool.
Final Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. This
Main system activating combat mode.
AC's body is the same as what you start with, excluding the head, which is just a modified version of what you start with anyways. Yeah.
target destroyed. This concludes all evaluations. We thank you for your cooperation.
The only real difference in that case is just the weapons out layout. But I think he's still using the same, or at least a similar missile. Man's cursed having everything with a tricked out moon rover. Yep, just a POW bunker, next to rifle, and some songbirdage in there. The songbird is actually pretty good for, maybe not the AB itself, but for like melee shutdown and stuff if they stop short. Oh, bloody thing with the raid, doing some battle operation too. Hopefully you guys had some good matches today. I like this thing. The charge punch on it's kind of cool. I'm gonna assume that this has a little bit more reach though. Although they're both shotties, I don't know how much that really... Ideal range. Actually, no, they're the same. It's just a different charge in like some other aspects. But yeah, welcome in everybody. We are doing New Game Plus here for Armored Core 6. Gonna be doing our GBO2 dailies afterwards as well. Enough of my degens. I'm gonna go eat and sleep. Okie dokie. Eat and sleep well then. Alright, so we just finished off phase 3 for the other research arena. Now we gotta do underground exploration. Yay. Forget if this is the one that they start throwing a bunch of bullshit at us, or if it's the one after this. I might want to put on the shield just in case.
Here's the job, 621. You'll be going into that underground facility, Watchpoint Alpha. I managed to talk Arquebus into letting us lead their survey.
Yeah, thank you for the good luck.
They jumped at the chance to use an independent mercenary as their canary. Balaam has already barged in, taking several red guns and MT squads. Seems they want to be ready for a run-in with Arquebus's new firepower.
Actually, we're going to be dealing with Balaam a little bit more this run too.
Through Depth 1, a vertical chamber sector. It's likely you'll meet resistance from autonomous defenses left by the PCA. The worst of them is lurking at the bottom.
Ah, this is the one. Okay.
An energy weapon platform. Heard on the grapevine that it already turned half of Balaam's forces to ash. Don't want to end up like Balaam after all. Tread carefully.
Not like anything but like Balaam. I need to double check if I don't think I bought it. I'm gonna have to go get it. And apparently you can just like sink like a rock and just keep a shield on you. And hopefully be okay. Yeah, let me go. Oh no, I think I did get it. Is that the one right there? I think I went past it. Full scudum. Yeah, this is the other one that they let us get. Okay. Do I want something else on my other shoulder though? I was gonna say I'm not gonna be not gonna be able to carry that. Shit. I don't know. Quads could probably take this though, yeah. I know tank builds probably would. I just had to get some thicker bipedals if I really wanted to do that, more than likely. I can try this. We also got that other head. Which like we were saying before, is legit just a modified version of the other one that we got. There it is. Custom part derived from the Scout AC head developed by Rad, comprehensively rebuilt for combat by an anonymous independent mercenary group. This model takes some steps forward, but sacrifices the minimalism of its predecessor. The only thing that seems to be worse is just the scan effect duration in general. Then again, we were just using like a Melander head for this for the most part. We'll give it a shot with this.
Watch point Alpha. My brothers and sisters. They're deep inside.
You're going full family on us. So we're already at the 2-hour mark. I gave ours a little bit of leeway, just in case.
621.
On the YouTube end for GBO2, but we do have work tomorrow, so we should probably make this our last run for this today, so that we can move on and do our dailies. Well, damn.
You'll be going down deep, and there's no guarantee you'll come back.
And down we go.
Still, you're the only one who can do this. I'm counting on you to reach the coral.
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay.
Commence mission. Access the elevator and take it down.
Yeah, let's do it for one of these. Oh, it just wants us to do this. Hold on. I'm so eager. I guess technically we could skip it, but we'll see what happens. This is gonna be like...
Threat level unknown. Defense phase 1.0.
Oh god.
Termination.
You know.
The defense system is activated. It's got eyes on you. Fight back.
The elevator's locked out.
We have no choice but to jump. Let's go, Raven.
I'm gonna let that fill back up then.
Watch out! Below you! That's an increase. It's clearly a force to be reckoned with.
Oh wow, that goes fast. Yeah, this might not be the right one then. Or I really gotta angle this in such a way that it doesn't hit us right away. It might be something that we get during
System activating combat mode.
during plus then. We'll still hold this out.
The elevator and take it down.
I wonder if it actually lets us go if we skip the elevator. I didn't see it say any elevation thing. Yeah, like it's just like, whatever.
Below you.
That's fine.
That's the Penthes. It's clearly a force to be reckoned with.
Ooh, damn.
Wait, the partition's moving.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Picking up enemy signals nearby.
Detaining intruder. Commencing termination.
2 repair kits remaining.
Sign intruder threat level.
You're clear. I'll find a way to get that partition open. Stand by for now, 621.
Over there. I've sent you a marker.
Alright, we already got this.
Did you find an access point? Good job sniffing that out.
Unauthorized access detected. Transitioning to phase 1.5.
Oh, you know what? They might have been talking about this phase, because this is where we're supposed to drop off from. Did that give us a checkpoint?
It's changed its combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles.
AP at
Oh, wow.
50%. AP at 30%.
Yeah, no. The missiles are one thing, but that is an entirely different story.
Evasive action.
You've got it in your sights now, 621. Just need to get a little closer.
AP at 50%.
You're up close now, 621. Destroy the target.
Raven, it'll be easier to immobilize if you aim for the neck joint.
Let me get in here. Ooh, yeah.
Enemy sustaining damage.
And the Penthes artillery platform is silent.
There we go. Still a bit of a pain, but it got done.
Confirmed. Target destroyed.
Ooh.
Mission accomplished.
Let's rest while we can, Raven. We've got a long road ahead of us.
Stinky cannon. Maybe even using the like terminal armor or something would have helped even more.
No new messages.
The fuck off flower is bolted. No more fuck offery here. Look at me grab. Should we just start grabbing a bunch of secondaries? Oh, you know what? I want at least one of. This is probably one of the Huxleys. Actually, I'm curious about something. Oh my god! Yo, what the fuck? System recovery, scan distance, and scan effect duration are all maxed out on the goober head. The hammerhead's like really crazy. Interesting. It's a lot less general defense, but also more AP though. But of course that means it's also heavier. Main dish? Oh yeah, well, it's definitely a chunky boy. Stability's there. The output and efficiency being low isn't surprising. Yeah, like other people do like punches and stuff. That's the first one that I saw. It was punches. The second one that I saw today was just quick falling with like a big shield. And like very slightly skipping most of the missiles. Because if you quick fall, most of the missiles will hit you. And you can actually very slightly move. And like you glance by most of the lasers. Like it's really silly. That's what I was trying to do before, but like, we just had to fudge it a little bit and use some more platformage. And we got there. Grab that. Gonna save this version for now. So we're gonna adhere to the Gen 2 shit then. It'd probably be more appropriate to either use this or this. Gross. It's a long charge on it, but still. Or even this on the multi-energy. Oh, we can hold this. Oh. Oh, this one? The Wuger? Or the one above. Okay. Yeah, this one seems like a good in-between. The middle one is good. I think we get another flamethrower at some point, right? Like there's bad cook and then there's... I think there's something else that you can get later. At least I hope so. Because that'd be really cool. If someone was doing like a dual flamethrower build or something ridiculous like that against Michigan. So I wonder when that comes into play. Burst rifle and the one above you. You have a good skill. I think there's a plasma thrower or something like that. Okay. So down below the weird burst rifle, above you the one. Yeah. 9058, the Nebula. Nebula is one of the earlier ones that we find, I think, in another mission. But yeah, the radius on that charge is gross. Charge blast radius. Ah, okay. The heat buildups on this is actually worse than this one. The ammunition cost in general. It's not bad. Both of these are plasmas anyway. I guess this is the one that you would normally buy, and this is the one that you would find. The multi-energy, having the two-step fucking situation going on is pretty cool too. One normal firing plasma rifle, the Nebula, and just try to burn them down. Ah, sounds like a dual trigger. Okay. We haven't really done a lot of dual trigger builds that don't have some sort of melee. Like we put something on the shoulder if we have something like that. Doing the Ginny builds, because she's supposed to be more magic based, is definitely probably the most that we messed with energy weapons though, which has been fun. But this is our AC2 kind of dealing. Like, do I have it on right? It should be tracking, but it's not.
AP at 50%. Main system activating combat mode.
I think the bigger thing with this is that the damage when it's actually not charged is actually a little bit low. But it fires at a decent rate.
AP at 50%. At 30%.
Hey. Yeah, the 1-2 on that is really nice.
Target destroyed. This concludes all evaluations. We thank you for your
Less stray
cooperation.
burst, yeah. Like, you're definitely playing the long game with, like, charge weapons in general. To make up for the difference in, like, burst. And usually you're putting, like, shoulder stuff or doing a lot of assault boosting aggression in order to get the initial setup, which you can still do. AB in this game is actually kind of gross.
Arena combat
And a missile pack for the fucking funnels.
Number 2.
Oh, also, I saw that there was a video that showed off the charge attack for the funnels.
Subject,
So we were messing with that a little bit today.
Detail. Call sign, Gun 1, Michigan.
When I first got them, I just kind of assumed like, oh, that makes sense. Those are just funnels. Funnels are funnels. So I didn't look at the fucking video and I was like, oh, those bitches charge. Those motherfuckers charge, actually. Now get off me. Again, songbirds.
Target destroyed. Your next opponent stands at the apex of the arena.
Plang plang. Give him the old song of the boom dunk. It's like that one fucking grenade launcher in New Vegas. It's called Thump Thump. So just it's the songbird. Can't you hear it go tweet tweet? What do you mean? Boom boom. Like, oh. Oh shit. Actually, I want to try. I need to stop getting distracted. But I want to try something else. Now here comes the bass. Oh my god. Actually, a DJ build for that that mod thing would actually be kind of cool. Ian shortfall, blah. I mean, fuck with the assembly then. Why have the aorta in here? Oh, because it's too heavy for the leggies. That might be a problem. Because the Mind Alpha body in general is really heavy. I might have to tone down the rifle. Yeah, okay. The ephemeral legs, probably. This build in particular is doing most of the Mind Alpha stuff because it's one of the closer builds that's based on the AC2 like face bot for the cover. There's probably another one that's a little bit more accurate, but that's just what this is in general. That's why we had that other rifle on.
Commencing analysis.
But I gotta figure out some other stuff.
Main system activating combat.
Because technically the Moonlight Blade does cast in that. It's nowhere near as dramatic as it is here though. That's for sure.
At 30%.
Fuck you. No, no songbird. No song of my people. Get out of here. Oh, the build up on these are kind of because they're rapid fire. I think they have a little bit more impact too. Because the beam version, they do like bursts.
This concludes
the rate of fire is a lot
analysis.
slower.
We will assimilate the results into Mind Gamma.
I need to see something. Aw, someone did it. Somebody did it. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so it's unofficial. I wonder how that looks in comparison, though. So, let me try to find the cover itself. I'm assuming you can recreate this in the game as well. Those arms are a little bit different. Oh my god, I hate that. Fuck off, Redbubble. I'm trying to find a fucking image. That's some dickhead wearing a shirt with the cover that you stole. Like, really? Nah, these are all embedded in other bullshit. Size. There we go. Regular pulse, Kurosawa. The legs line up a little bit. They do have a little bit more flair on those. They have this really flat circular design on the arms. That's kinda it, but like, yeah, it's all slightly off. Mind Alpha chest is pretty spot on, but one that juts out more is actually the base one someone was using. What the hell? Although I would say that the orbiter is more akin to like the regular body that you get as a starter Raven as opposed to this one. Although the flange at the bottom is a bit more accurate too. But the head and all that still lines up pretty well. I think leg-wise, these are probably still the closest. Now, there's another build that I saw that was using a little bit more ephemera stuff. Which I kind of get it. But like the legs are just they're too skinny. And the front end has a lot more bulk like these do. In fact, if the knee bits didn't stick out so much, I would almost say that the crawler is a bit more accurate. I don't think there are any arms that are patterned quite the same way that those are, although the VPs aren't too bad for that. A lot of them have like a very similar, like kind of forearm design. Mind Alpha is ultimately, I think, one of the closer ones. Not to mention it just has really good handle and stuff, so. The salads are really cool, though. The head's kind of got that. So, I think in terms of overhead shape, the back end of this is actually a little bit more accurate, unless that's just using the back end more. But it's got like a back carriage that's more akin to the HAL for the body as well. Something that has a more pronounced backpack. It actually fits a little bit more. The problem is that it's got this weird big brain like ring in the back. Also, yeah, somebody put a bra on the ephemera. There's a bikini torso. And this is the one they chose. Because this got booba. Really goofy. It's interesting that this one, maybe just because it has less efficiency, actually gives it more EN shortfall as well. So honestly, you probably have to stick with the Mind Alpha just because of that until you figure out something a little bit different. Because I think shop-wise, we only have like only a couple other heads. None of them are really close to that. The bodies are all either really bulky or just got like weird shit going on with them. And the only other arms we have are like huge. Now, that being said, if it wasn't for the little hip wings here, these also aren't too bad. They actually kind of fit the bill a bit. In fact, I wonder what's on the hips here. These might actually be them. Mass-produced bipedal-like parts developed by Arquebus. A number of refinements and updates have been made. Yeah, creating a masterpiece in the realm of second-generation AC parts. Ah, so this might actually be more so meant to be what those are. Now, that being said, the foreleg or the leg plating isn't quite right because it is a little bit thinner, but it's not bad. The load limit on these are lower though, so that's not great for what we're trying to do. The load on that's insane. That's so nutty. Damn. We have a bunch of OS stuff. We never got terminal armor. Generally, you have in the quad legs, you can do it right if you can assault boost up and stay up there and your energy just keeps regenerating. Yeah. Just stay up forever. We haven't actually used a lot of quad legs for a while. I was screwing around with that weird hover tank build for a little bit. It's a little bit odd. But that's another one that if you have the right generator, it gets a lot of hang time and can just keep regenerating as well. But it also doesn't have a lot of aerial movement speed, which I find a little bit weird for the fact that it's pretty much constantly encouraging you to go airborne. They really want you to be like full volume and like no real maneuverability. I'll just top that off. We don't use energy as much, but since we're doing more stuff here. Pulse protection. Core expansion pulse protection allows it to be installed. Oh, we get extra uses and stuff. Yeah. And just maxes that out. Ta-da! Performed all OS upgrades. Yay. The fact that you could reset those at any time kind of made me think that they weren't going to let you do all of them at once. But apparently that's not true. I feel like in order to do a little bit more with this build based around some of the other weapons, we'd probably have to adjust a lot of the weight of the weapons that we have. These orbitals are kind of cool. We might stick with that for a while. But in order to do more Ian heavy builds, we'd probably have to have a different generator. We can just kind of carpet with that. I think we don't really have a lot of wiggle room to change the weight of these, but a lot of the orbitals are around the same weight. And I think we can change either one or the others to something heavy and not worry about it too much. I think if we try to go out of hand, right? Like we put this on or whatever. Yeah, shortfall and overburden. It's weird that it doesn't do it when we're in the regular. And then that's just overburden. Songbird is technically lighter, but not by that much. Wow, even the Aurora is too heavy. That's interesting. Okay. Something to keep in mind. Anyway. Zippy Gus has kind of been collecting dust for a little bit. Shame we didn't get any back-mounted boosters this game. Also, there is, what is it, supplemental? There's like support or like output things that you can put on. So they had like supplemental missiles that you could put on the side. There's a bunch of side-mounted hardpoints in the PlayStation games. It's also funny because someone was comparing the scaling for a lot of the Armored Cores generations. I guess generation 5, they were like super boxy and really short. But they just had like weapons and like overkill shit that was like twice the size of the suit itself. Like, damn. Like a huge difference. Yeah, so that's what expansions were in those, as opposed to OS expansions.
This will be the final.
Main system activating combat mode.
And also, I guess when they were talking about the missile nerf for Balteus, apparently looking at other bosses and like AC encounters from the older games the way that they track now is a little bit more akin to the older games. So there's a bit of a mixed consensus out about how fussed people are or aren't about the adjustment. Oh my god. 50%. That'd be both these pre-pitch. Yeah, there's been a lot of that energy on Twitter. And I guess there was a meme format
Target destroyed.
that they repurposed for that. Kind of tiring, a little bit annoying.
This concludes all rounds of
But
analysis. We will assimilate
it
the
slowed
results
down pretty
into
fast
live
after
camera.
the initial wave. Actually, if we can get him down fast enough, we're getting a little bit closer to the range of how much we make on that student without having to worry about consumption. Technically, you can just do a melee only build and just run around and harass them, but if you get clipped, then you still have repair fees to deal with, so. Also, you can skip through the introduction for the arena pretty fast, compared to having to AB into the arena for the test student. It's good for money. Yeah, that's true. Right now, we need to actually get out of here. Someone else was saying doing the Strider, which is... I get that, but like... Eh. I think the wall is probably faster. By comparison. I wish that the worm wasn't as scripted, because it gave us a shit ton to mess with that and some of the other stuff, I think. Strider takes too long. The wall has loads of dudes to make up for the time loss. Yeah. Because you get money per kill. You can legitimately just go, like, once you actually get to the wall itself and you have all those cannons, just slap the shit out of those and anything in the other area. Bullying the student driver and a cataphract. Oh yeah, because cataphract's really fast too. Cataphract, I want to say, how much is that? Where is it actually? Tester Dam Complex. BB. Did I pass it? Is it part of the objective and not part of the name? Because I feel like we dealt with it in this run pretty early. Nah, that's too far. It's one of the ones that we haven't done a rematch on yet, for sure. Weaponized mining Operation Wall Climber. It's not that. I think it was after that though, wasn't it? Refueling base. Tunnel sabotage. Cataphract's right before Worm. Where's Wayne? Full space for the Dayon Complex. That's what we're doing right now. Damn, Ice Worm is actually like 420. I didn't realize that. I feel like it's part of a split that we didn't do the last time, but we did it this time. And it happened a lot sooner. Because I didn't do it on our first run. We did something else on our first run. Motherfucking catquack. That must be crazy. Ah, well. Do I want to buy anything else? Let's see. If I can actually grab anything else. I'll just grab some cheap shit. Yeah, I'll do some more grinding on the side. That being said, we will continue with our descent next time. We'll probably get through a decent amount of this and into the next bigger point once we hit the bottom. Mouse over back and forth like 4 times, yeah. I couldn't eyeball it. I'm blind. Let me try to remember when we're doing... I think the next time that we're gonna jump into this is Thursday, because we're gonna be doing some other stuff in between. So tomorrow's gonna be, I think, COTC, and then, of course, we have Banner Job Night. But until then, this will be goodbye to the YouTube people. Hopefully I'll see you guys around for some dailies on the GBO2 stream.